Hello, my YouTube friends. Let's tie a jig. Okay, I'm going to use this 210 denier ultra thread to tie it all up. Let's start with a little super glue here. A little bang bang. There we go. And just start with the wrap. Pretty easy. I'm just going to wrap it right to close to the point of the jig. And then clip off the excess. Do a little extra wrap in there. Go back to the head. And then I'm going to go back again. Just want this to be nice and solid. Let's put that in there. Got these craft feathers that came from Hobby Lobby, and while they are not the greatest, I can make a pretty good little tail out of them, I think. Just gotta play around with it a little bit. Got this this purple here, which is gonna, I think, be the base of them. So let's start out with one of these, kind of measure it up, and clip that. And I'm just gonna lay that on top, make sure my length is good where I want it, and tie it in. There's one of them. And let's grab a second one here. Clip that. And then I'm going to tie that one in. Just tie that in right there. Try and get some of this excess cleaned up while I'm at it. There we go. That'll work. Two, and I got one more left, and it's a little curvy, but I'm gonna tie it in. The fish will not care, so I'm just gonna clip that last little feather there, and let's pop that in. Like I say, in the end, won't make a bit of difference to the fish that it's a little curvy. In fact, they might even like it. There we go. We're going to keep this one pretty simple here on this jig. Let's see. I was thinking about using this purple mylar, but maybe I'll just use some of this other mylar flash that I have. Got my container with my bunch of flash and a bunch of chenille in there. Let's go ahead, and I'm gonna pop a couple of pieces of polar flash on there, I think. So let's take a little bit of this, a little of this, a little of that, make it pretty. Yeah, I think this will work well. Let's go with that. Okay, so I'm gonna use some of this polar flash. It won't take much. I'm gonna take, 4 or 5 strands. Yeah, that'll be good. And I'm just gonna kind of clip them off. Just like that. And hold them in place, wrap them around, tie them in. You know the process. Okay. Let's clip that. I'll go just beyond, just barely beyond the tail. Get this last one here. It's gonna give a nice bit of shine to it. Okay. I like that. That looks good. Let me trim this piece of flash just a tiny bit more. Okay. Let's, you know what? I was going to use some purple chenille, but I think I'm going to go flash it here. And I think I have, yes I do, some nice bright green chenille. So let's go with that. Look at that. That is awesome. This is from Fulling Mill. And it's this nice, beautiful little chenille that just sparkles. So I'm going to cut off maybe 4 or 5 inches of that right here. And just going to tie this in right back to where the tail meets the body. And then I'm going to work my way back forward again. Okay. Separate the chenille from the tail there. Give it some wraps and keep it nice and tight. 3. Give a little extra around the head there. And then I'm going to go 1 wrap of thread behind the tag end here. And I'm going to fold that back, and I'm going to go 2 wraps there. And I'm going to pull it forward, 1 wrap behind, and then wrap it in front, and then it's ready for trimming. I want to make sure that this thread gets behind the chenille as much as possible, so I'm doing a bunch of little loops to kind of keep everything manageable here. And then gonna get my whip finishing tool. I'm gonna do 5 laps around the world here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that is it. There we go. Let's get my scissors. Cut that thread off. And that's it. I will, after this, I'll go ahead and take a little bit of this Loon Outdoors UV and put it just on the thread there and cure it. But this is our finished jig. Tell me what you think of it in the comments. Tell me if you think it's gonna catch some fish. And you know, I hope you get out on the river or the lake, whatever your preferred fishing place is. Hope you get out there and catch a boatload. So I really appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully this helps you catch a few fish, or at least have some fun tying jigs. This kind of keeps me sane while I can't be out fishing. So anyway, thank you for watching, and please feel free to subscribe, like the video, and I hope you have an awesome day, okay? Peace.
Tonight there's beer that needs drinking.